guess I was defeated. But I have looked forward to this for so long. Our little hunting game has finally reached its climax. I told you before, I had a path prepared for you. You've doomed yourselves. As I meet my demise, so shall the entire Xianzhou. The crimson moon in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without end. What now? They shall.
This is the heart of the Borisin Warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you. I don't understand. We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud9's military rules. Understood. General! Die, Borisin!
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears. What do we have here? Eternal melody.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Did she think we're her enemies? Goulet just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. I thought we'd get him.
You've doomed.
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears. What do we have here? All things are as one.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies? Goulet just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Fight to the last!
I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath.
Please stay tuned.
Sound lingers.
You've doomed.
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
Eternal knowledge. Oh? Ha!
Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies? Hule just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
Like fun till everything burns to ashes! Set the seeds of flame!
Let's improvise.
Fight to plant!
Some value, I suppose, exists in community. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Set the seeds of flame!
Take your positions. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
For all this, do you still think running is an option?
I will devour you!
Some value, I suppose. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seeds of flame! We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us! Stop trying.
I promise. I will cure you. Fei Sha.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao. This time, I must break my promise.
Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else? Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away!
Snap out of it, General!
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange? That is your enemy. I understand you even better than your own allies.
Hule?
This rage, I remember the taste. I knew that it was the victory that it thirsted for. The hunt itself. Isn't that right, Fei Sha?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards. When I learned your story from Zhao Zhou, I realized
so-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Huleg.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Merlin's claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against. At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will become an enemy of the Alliance. Cloud Knights, formation!
You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you were wrong. They know too well that a wolf will always be a wolf. Greatest fear is about to come true. You will become an enemy of the Xianju. This is your fear.
You aim to instill terror within me. Yet all of this is nothing but a phantom!
You have returned. It's time to return to the path Fei Shao. No matter how deep the hatred you bear for Orson, no matter how much we may consider each other enemies,
to become a new you.
That's right. We are so similar after all. We're both monsters and were born for war. And die for war.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before, Foxy and Morrison are no more than labels. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Accept these troops, and the Morrison will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Senju. You are free to do as you please. Carve your name into the Senju's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
You do not understand, Duel. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Mirgle, don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop! Mirgle, look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly. We can do it. We can escape. Mirgle, run with me.
We ran and ran with all the strength we had, but we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. A Cloud Knight.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Kulor companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
Light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the skyboat that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again. But they ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. And the gods who never plead nor cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals. Then we have no choice but to fight was born for war and will die for war.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for Borison to roam. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. And then have your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become Fei Shao.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hule. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster. Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day. Tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled and wept. I once man the storm and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Fei Shao! Back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule! A wolf lurks in the heart of every Borison and Foxian. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you!
Set in position.
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! Set me free!
Let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Fight to
Your
Every
moves,
petal all
Hule.
will be swept away by the wind.
I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Did the rhythm get messed up? Dreams do come true.
Set
you, I suppose.
Your move, Hule.
This is more than a battle. Fight!
Mood is set. Let the show begin!
Heed my command. Tears of blood, and all living creatures have bowed and knelt. I once commanded the strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Pull back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are. A wolf lurks in the heart of every Borset and Foxian. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you. Your move, Hule.
Slice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourself!
That won't do.
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Fight!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Make your move, Hule. Never hesitate! You are not worthy.
Take forward! Set to the
That won't do.
That's how you battle.
I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable! Recalibrated! Fight!
The fear is not fear.
This is more than a battle. Set to the
That won't do. I swear to be
forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Slice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourself!
Make your move, Hule.
deceived.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. Existence is unity.
Join the battle.
Your move, Lay.
In the mood for another beat?
Your move, Lay.
Never hesitate!
I swear to you.
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Nice and good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Step up, let's see ya.
Grace and elegance. Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind. Like fire to everything. Burns to ashes! Fight to land!
I swear to be the arrow.
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Existence is unity.
Firefly type forward in position. Set for the
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
That won't do.
In the mood for another beat? Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
This is more set for the
Some value, I suppose.
Your move, Lay.
Never hesitate!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. Existence is unity.
I swear to be.
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Our little hunting game ends here.
I swear.
Mighty like the heavens, wolf in my heart. Come to me. We shall conquer as one.
My only enemy has always been myself. General! General, you're awake.
I'd like to hear their explanations.